Hello everybody, I'm Crownos and welcome to Solar Expanse. So, if you know me and if you've been watching my channel before, you'll know I love a good like city builder or economy simulator or that kind of thing. So that's what we're looking at today. So it's a space kind of exploration slash economy sim, where the whole goal is meant to be that you like handle like a startup or you're a manager for a space exploration company to kind of like expand into the universe, as it were. So it comes out in early access on the 9th of April. So yeah, if you're interested, I'll put a link down in the description as well, so you can send it to the store page, and yeah, check it out. So let's have a quick go, and we'll see what the game is like. What's this? The forefront of the private sector in aerospace, so on and so forth. So I guess these are the companies that you can choose. I didn't realise there were multiple companies, but there you are. So you get obviously bonuses depending on who you get. So improved reusable rockets and hydrolux engines. I'm not really sure what that is, but improvable rockets, yeah. NASA themselves, yeah. Nuclear power. ESA, improved electric engines and computing technologies. Starts with a research lab, so you can start researching straight away. Improved mining. Space farming. Okay. Main reusable rockets is definitely nice. And starting with a research lab would also be very, very nice, but yeah, So we'll go with this here. We'll go with a lab on electric engines, and see how we kind of do with that. So here we go. Realistic solar system, yeah. So obviously, when early access comes out, there will be extra places you can go to, and ultimately you can also do generated ones as well. So obviously, you can have new playthroughs the entire every time kind of thing. So yeah, there's that to kind of bear in mind. But for now, just the standard kind of solar system. Split exploration for 2020. Okay. For private and national. Typically Pioneer. Let's go. It says you can't put it on easy. Pioneer. So we can go. So there's going to be an Explorer, Pioneer, and Veteran. And with rival corporations, can you turn them off? I just want to like blindly do it. We'll just do it. I don't want anybody else doing it. 4 million to start with. To be fair, is that a lot for a space company? I don't think it is it really? But anyway, let's do it. Helium-3 is a key element. Alrighty then. Just cycle the hints. It takes more fuel to launch from planets with strong gravity. Yeah, makes sense. Water is an essential resource, yeah. Depending on where you get it. Some sorts of services let you search for resources without having to fly to an object. They're not accurate. Okay. Plan missions with spacecraft that are still being constructed. Interesting. Okay. Important info. Your mission is to lead us in the conquest of the solar system and beyond. We're about to schedule our first flights into space, then to the moon and other planets. Eventually we will colonize, terraform, and perhaps one day venture to the stars. I'll be your assistant. Look for tutorial information in the top left corner. Okay. Let's get on to business. We will now go step by step through your first space mission. Click on Earth icon to object map. We've already got this. First orbit. We're ready for a big launch to start. Put a brand new space telescope in low Earth orbit. It will let us look above and beyond. Our scouts suitable for locations and future missions. So space telescope Earth orbit. Observe Luna. Is Luna the moon? It will be, won't it? Explore Luna. Okay. So Earth. The object panel contains all the information about the planet as well as buildings, spacecraft, launch vehicles, so on and so forth. Okay. Plan a mission. So these are all the resources we've got. Habitat spaces, 200. Noble gases, metals, all that shit. Yeah. all the usual stuff that you like and not like and whatever. Are these the ones that we've already got? It must be. Yeah. Yeah, it starts with research labs. We've got 20 crew. Boost research speed by 10%. Oh, so you might still be able to do research without it. It just this makes it a little bit faster. Well, fair enough. Whatever. What's the cyclical mission? Unlocks after completing space dock. Okay. Hypothetical. Right. Anyway, destination. Where is it? Oh, there. Luna. And then... yeah, so our first destination is Earth orbit. Oh, so it's not Luna, it's Earth orbit. Whoops. Earth. Is it just Earth then? So you select Earth and then orbit? Oh, there you go, Earth orbit. Right, Earth orbit. With your destination selected, we can plan the rest of the mission. Okay. So Earth orbit 1. Okay. Orbital payload. We won't necessarily need any sophisticated spacecraft to deliver our cargo to orbit, so let's just use an orbital payload kind of thing. Okay. 1,000 kilotons. Oh, that's the cargo capacity. Can it really get 1,000 kilotons? I mean, that's a lot. Is that what the KT stands for? I imagine so, but anyway. Next. The module, so the telescope stuff, probably, yep. Space telescope, 2 tons. Okay. Yeah, 2 tons to 1,000 kilotons. Or is it just 1,000, like 1,000, like, tons? But anyway, I don't know. We're adding the space telescope. Launch vehicles are optimized for moving things from the surface to orbit, but aren't capable of traveling to the planets. Used for launching cargo, so on and so forth. Yep, okay. The Sparrow. Okay. So I think this actually, the rocket actually determines like the weight lifter. So yeah. Anyway, with everything selected, you can see summary of the mission length and its cost. Press OK to schedule the mission. So it's gonna take 0 days. It's gonna need 27 tons of fuel. Where's the cost? Oh, does it just mean cost in fuel? Is there a monetary cost? Don't tell you. Anyway, whatever. We're doing it. From Earth to Earth orbit scheduled for January 7th. So, okay. Now let's speed up time and wait. And where do we do that? Up here. Can you use the number keys as well? Like 1, 2. Yeah, you can. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. I wasn't even paying attention to the actual rocket going up into space. I should have paid more attention. Now it's time to use our new telescope. Let's have a look at the exploration panel. Okay, and observe Luna. Okay, what's that icon mean? Oh, it tells you. Helium 3. Yeah, probably. Notifying a new discovery. Yeah. In order to start observing the object, you need to accept it, as with most decisions you make. This will be what resource deposits can be found there, but not how rich they are. Okay. Bob, bob, bob. So there's achievements as well. I didn't realise that, but these achievements. Contract completed. First orbit telescope successfully delivered. System check pass. We're ready to observe objects in outer worlds. And we've got 15k. We've got the 4 minutes. See, what did it cost us to send it up? Anyway. Unless we just had that kind of rocket on hand. We cannot hope to reach farther if we don't start in our closest neighbourhood. It's time to send a probe to Earth's companion. Prepare a spacecraft to deliver a probe to Luna. It will allow us to search for resource deposits on the inner lunar surface. So construct an iris on Earth. A simple disposable low-mass craft and a probe, and deliver the probe to Luna. Right, okay. Select the Earth. How do I select it? So there you go. Oh, so that's the one in orbit. Idle. Can't be idle. Is it not observing? That's the observatory. Yeah, but we are. There you go. Yeah, so it's in orbit. Can we not get it to like to look at all the stuff? Near Earth objects. Why not? There we go. We'll have it do shit. I mean, we might as well. Right, it's Earth. Spaceship construction. So is this the construction? What part did I click on? Oh, I guess it's just the main panel. Anyway, Iris. So it's going to cost 20 tons of alloys. There's not a cost value to that. Well, there probably is if you have to buy like one of these. Anyway, accept. So we've done that. When it's speed up time and wait for construction to finish. Why can't we make the probe at the same time? How do we make the probe? Can we make a probe? You'll need a probe for this mission. We'll construct it in modules and facilities. Right, okay. Probe. But it might as well do it at the same time. Search for resources on an object where it is located. Okay. So that costs 5 alloys and an electronic. Accept. Now let's wait for it to finish. Okay. Is there actually like a queue for actually seeing it happen? Is that meant to be the Aurora? It's kind of cool. There we go. All reliable. Launch your first chemical SC. Click on the Earth to open the panel. Yep, so we've done both of those. Probe. To activate and move it. Move it where? Click on the Earth icon to open the object panel. Earth icon? Earth icon? What about this one? I'm already on it though. Oh, that's Earth and Earth. Why do we have to click on it again for? Yes, we've got that. Why does it want me to open both? Press and hold the left mouse button also to move it, yeah. Move it where though? Now drag and drop to the destination, yeah. To Luna. Oh, so that's how we're planning it. Well, why did we have to open up a separate page? I don't think... Anyway, whatever. So, Earth to Luna. Yep, next. So, spacecraft are vehicles designed for traveling between planets and orbits. They vary greatly in thrust and efficiency. Okay. So we've got the Iris. So the probe. So couldn't we just select the probe here? Anyway. We probably can, but anyway. Make sure the probe is selected. We want to search Luna for resources. Yep. Next. So it can only take 2 tons. The Sparrow. Yep. Let's go. The Sparrow is the launch vehicle. It's made for the light spacecraft. Lights up usually means lower flight costs. Okay. All the fuel. 7 days. 155 tons of fuel. So the majority of it's from the launch costs, obviously. Yeah. Right, okay. We should not waste any time on launch as soon as possible, okay. A green line will appear to visualize the spacecraft's trajectory. Wait, is that it? That's not it, is it? Oh, that's when it's going to launch. Yeah. There we go. Is that on the other side of the planet? I'm on the wrong side. Oh, there you go. What do I rotate? Oh, there you go. I figured it out. So we're coming from Earth to intercept Luna. Okay. Touchdown confirmed, data feed established. We'll be getting survey data on resource deposits soon. Find out what the riches lay on the moon. 150k. It's time for a grand return to the moon. Let's construct our most powerful launch vehicle. And a spacecraft capable of bringing crew to the moon and back. Might not be the first humans there, but we'll make sure to be the ones remembered. Build the Stratos, or research the Stratos. Okay. Spend our space enterprise. We need to research new technology. Let's have a look at the research window. Okay. And then select the Stratos in the spacecraft section. Well, there's launch vehicles. Is it in there? Oh, we've got reusable launch vehicles anyway. There we go. Stratos. So there's quite a few. There's a few. Unlocks expanded cargo bays and Hermes. Okay, 25 days to research it. Okay. Found fissiles on Luna. That's because of the probe. Is that? Oh no, that's that's the actual probe. I was gonna say, is this doing anything? It's currently exploring. Alright. Now we need to construct the Stratos and send it on the mission. So now to handle it, how to do it yourself now, it says. Okay. I guess Earth. Construct vehicles. There. Stratos. So that one takes alloys, rare metals, polymers. Can have up to 100 tons. Okay. Lovely. Right, so that's on the build menu, I guess. With that research, can we start researching something else then? Is that another probe? Electric engine for moving probes and small cargo to distant objects. And then you got the Hermes. Dedicated deep space transport. Oh, expanded cargo bays. Cargo capacity by 50%. Ah. What else? Mining. Debris shields. Space alloys. A super heavy launch. Spin launch. Interesting. Solar cells. Any kind of like power would be nice. Geothermal. That'd only really be useful actually on planets though, wouldn't it? Wind turbines. Power production by 50%. Oh wow, look how many days that is though. That is mental. Nuclear power. So we can get nuclear power, no problem, probably. Machine learning. It's way too much as that. It's only the early shit then. We'll go for nuclear power, why not? Why not? While we're doing something else. Right, so constructed the Stratos, haven't we? Or is it still in production? Oh no, it's still in production. Right, keep going then. Starts observing for resources on Mars, okay. So we just gotta wait for stuff to get done. Deliver a probe, crew compartment type S. Do we have to build the crew compartment? Is that it? Oh, they've already given us it. Okay. I found water on Mars. Okay. The little probe found water on Mars. So we found a couple of stuff on Mars. Okay. For his nitrogen. Finding all sorts of shit. Right, that's nearly done. Completed nuclear power. So that finished at the same time as this did, more or less. Yeah, it's finished. So we've got nuclear power now as well. Construct a launch vehicle. An Eagle. Do we even have that? See, really, it should have told us to build that. Well, I should have read it, really. Because then we could have built it at the same time. A reusable super heavy class launch vehicle. Okay. Might as well start some more research then. Maybe more power. I mean, why not? How long would it take for this kind of stuff? Yeah, liquid core, the Prometheus, improved reactor. Don't know what that does. I mean, other than that, what else can I really learn? Atomic manipulation. It's two. Takes too long. Geothermal power and wind turbines. See, this is going to be needed for like on planets. Surely, God. Spin launches, super heavy launch. We've already got super heavy though, haven't we? Nuclear unlocks nuclear launch vehicles. I mean, yeah, why not? Why not? If we're gonna pass time, we might as well do research while we're at it. Oh, you can actually see it here. You don't actually have to have it visibly on, for the most part. Maximum speed. Oh, quite a few bits. Let's open the Earth panel again. Okay. Once again, plan our mission. Type here. Where we're going? Where are we going? To the moon. We're going to Luna, aren't we? Yeah. Luna. Where'd it go? Going past it. It wasn't that far. There we go. Next. Stratos. Add the modules. Crew compartment. Up to 5 people. Yeah. Yeah, I've constructed some other modules, you can load them as well. Well, I didn't construct anything else, but yeah. Make sure the Eagle is selected. We need a lot of launch capacity to put Stratos in orbit, okay. Important info, supplies. Food, water, oxygen obviously is still necessary for human survival in space. They can be made on farms or purchased on Earth and are required by humans and transported to the strip. If they're trapped for an extended period without supplies, they will die. Yeah, no shit. If spacecraft supplies capacity is too low, load additional supplies in the cargo hold. Humans in habitats consume less supplies. They can survive, also survive without supplies. However, without them, they won't do any work because they're too busy keeping themselves alive. Yeah, makes sense. Have they got supplies? Did we give them some supplies? I don't even know. It doesn't even say, does it? Who knows? Deliver with crew on board directly to the thing and then bring on back within 10 days. Right, okay. Well, there we go. I guess. Schedule flight. Let's go. In 3 days' time, apparently. But you can kind of see the plan of it. So it's just going to wait until it moves around the other side on the second pass. So that it just kind of floats more or less to it more than anything. Off it goes. Up. Almost dead on. Really, it should kind of go head for a more orbital and then land. But yeah. Either way. Touchdown at Crownos, landed on Luna. We aren't prepared for a long-term stay yet. You should send our crew back to Earth before the supplies run out. Please open the Luna object panel. So we've got a probe and the Stratos on there. Oh, there's the resources. So we've got some fuel. Got a little bit of supplies. Okay. Resource deposits. Some helium. Bit of silicon. More silicon. Or they're just different kind of sizes. Bit of fissiles, whatever fissiles is. There. And water. Lovely. Right, plan mission. Back to Earth. Oh, yeah. You think it'd automatically add it, not the probe. It's going to have a crew compartment. Leave all the other modules behind. We will need them here later. Well, we didn't have any other modules, but whatever. Next. We don't have a launch vehicle. Stratus engines are powerful enough to escape Luna's weak gravity on their own. We don't need a launch vehicle this time. Okay. Next. And barely any fuel. That's all we've got left. We can confirm. Let's go. Just gonna just... Alrighty. Supplies will run out on Luna. Yeah, no shit. That's why they're leaving. Bop, bop, bop. The crew landed successfully with no issues. The news is already talking about this. Made history today. It's been decades since anybody achieved it. Unlock contract, explore Mars and space dock. 2.2 million. Alrighty. Explore Mars and a space dock. Wouldn't it be ideal to build something at space dock? What's that? Is that the space dock? Orbital shipyard. Yeah. So it still wants us to build this on Earth rather than on the thing. So we're just sending another probe by the looks of it. So we need another Iris, a Falcon, and a probe. What's this building? Super heavy launch. Super what? Super. Oh, for the research. Oh, I thought you were talking about sending a rocket up. Then I was like, what? I was like, since when? Right. Well, yeah, because we can reuse the Stratos. So do we need to build one? No, we need to build a Falcon apparently. Oh, an Iris. Yeah, we need an Iris. Yeah, it's the launch vehicle that we need, isn't it? So an Iris. And we need to build. Nope, not a plan. Oh wait. And we need to build this. What was it? This one. I pushed the wrong one. And a Falcon. Reusable medium launch vehicle. Are these the single-use ones? Here they are. Okay. Building a couple of rockets. And a probe. We need a probe. Probe. There we go. Do we need anything else? No, but we do actually need orbital construction in Earth orbit, though. So we'll do it. So really, we need to do a mission to launch that into orbit as well. So I'm going to need maybe just a single-use rocket or something. I don't know. But yeah, we'll build that as well. So we'll add that to the queue. Oh, but then we've got to deliver all this shit as well up there. So yeah. So what I don't even know what we'll need to lift that up into space. I mean how much? Oh no, I don't want to turn it off. I want to see how heavy is it. 50 tons. So what do we need to ship that? Can these ship that amount? Well, that's a super heavy, I guess, but so probably. Launch cost 400. Capacity to orbit 42 tons. So yeah, so you need the heavier one. You do need the heavier one. Yeah, up to 800 tons. That's massive. So is there not like a more? Damn it! I keep pushing my button. Is there not like a more There's not like a more medium one there. So these are the payloads: 10 tons, 42 tons, and 800 tons. Right. Okay. Well, either way, we'll do one thing at a time, I guess. Let's get going. We're constructing vehicles, and research complete. So quick look. We might. I mean, yeah, I'll keep researching. What's space alloys? Circuit production in space and vacuum forging. Production of alloy smelting. Debris shields. Reduces Stratos, Hermes, Prometheus, Athena, and Selene mass by 10%. Okay. Ah, so it does make them lighter, but easier to launch, I guess. I mean, yeah, why not? Why not? If it's lighter, it's cheaper to launch, typically. Yeah, let's keep it going. So the iris is finished. Probe construction's finished. So now we can do that. We can plan a mission. Oh, we should be able to plan a mission. Oh no, the launch vehicle's not finished. Oh, that's got to re-ready. I think. Oh no, that is getting built. Yeah, it is getting built. They're doing it in conjunction, I guess. Yeah. So we just got to wait for that for the new Falcon to get built. But it's because it's getting built from scratch rather than just being like made ready. I guess you could say. Metal. It's finding all sorts of shit on Mars. There we go. Open the mission planner menu. Yep, we know. Kind of figured as much. So we're going to Mars. So this is the stuff that we found up on there already. Yeah. Next. So it's going to be these iris, and then a probe. Next. And then the Falcon. Next. Important info. Interplanetary transfers. An optimal transfer between planets uses the least amount of propellant but takes the longest time. Such transfers may only be possible every few months or years, depending on the alignment of planets you travel between. You can shorten the transfer time, but that requires significantly more propellant. Using the fastest option selects the transfer that will reach the destination the soonest based on your current total propellant. You can also choose a different transfer time by clicking on the Pork Chop plot. Pork Chop plot? Okay. The Pork Chop plot used for interplanetary transfers. Check the I button. For now, you only have a basic space, so press the optimal button and plan the mission. Optimal. Can I see it? Oh, kind of. So is that when it's going to launch? Oh, oh no, we're over here, idiot. So this is where we're going. So we're going to launch there, and then reconnect with Mars all the way over there. That's fine. Right, okay. 210 tons of propellant. Alright then. Let's go. Debris shield's finished. Solar sails. Will that do anything for a thing? Unlock the Daedalus. Photon kite sail. Needs no fuel but limited in range. Okay. Don't know what the hell that noise was. Orbit construction completed on Earth. Lovely. So we'll have to ship that in a minute. Got expanded cargo base, but that's I think that's only for these vehicles, isn't it? Yeah. Biotech, space farming of bioreactors. Life support, robotics would be awesome. What do we need for that? It's fucking 1300 days. Crude flight, artificial hibernation. Alrighty. Terraforming. Carbon release and artificial magnetosphere. We can research that in just 264 days. Really? Oh, colony construction. That'll be an important one. We can start building colonies on Mars. Spin grav habitation. Regular shielding. On-site 3D printing. Underground habitat. Yeah, why not? I mean, terraforming is obviously another decent one as well, like, but still. Right, so we've got the orbital launcher. So we'd need to deliver that to there. I don't know if it wants us to explore Mars first, and then it's going to put us down here. But we've done the orbital construction. Look at that, you can see Deimos and all that stuff manically flying around Mars. Do they really orbit that fast? That is a really fast kind of orbit, that. I mean, look at it go. Way! Compared to like Earth and Lunar and all that stuff, it's like, yeah. Right, anyway, let's I'll keep it going, I guess. We'll wait for the launch, and then I mean, it'll probably tell us about how to do this in more detail. We'll let it do it. I can probably figure it out, but yeah. Did it launch? Oh, I guess it's not that day yet. We've got to wait for it to line up properly. It's got to go around at least once more. Alrighty. But yeah, so delivering that, we're going to need something that can ship that plus freaking, what, 225 tons, basically. Which we have got the heavy. There we go, research complete. Should we go for terraforming? I don't know if we need to. Regular shielding. Decrease construction cost of outpost habitat, dome habitat, and city by 35%. That's pretty massive. Construction speed of all facilities by 25%. Spin graph. Permanent orbital presence. Nice. I mean, if we're doing an orbital construction, it'd be nice to actually have people be able to stay up in orbit. But yeah. Other than that, we've got terraforming. I'm going to add that to the queue. I mean, why not? What else? Space alloys, all that shit, graphene, all the different launch vehicles, heat shields, improve reusable rockets. We'll probably have a look at that kind of stuff soon. There's a lot of stuff to kind of learn. Okay, that'll do for now anyway. Let's keep it going. So we just got to wait for it to go all the way around. Just looking at all random asteroids. Rare metals, water. There we go, we're nearly at launch. Oop. And it's separated, it's going. At least it should be. Link? Is it? Yeah, it should be. Oh well, terraforming's done already. That was pretty quick actually. Yeah, let's have a quick look at so we've got heat shields. Just minutes cost of all launch vehicles by 40%. That's pretty massive. Improved reusables. Improved reusables will be really good as well. Significantly optimize the cost and time required to construct reusable rockets. Advanced payload variants. Decrease construction costs by 25% and increase construction speed by 25%. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. The Mars one is off on its own. It's not exactly going much faster than Earth itself, like, but still. I suppose because money's slowly going down. Is that how much it costs us? We've got an upkeep of 38. Is it? Oh, 7,770. And then we've got licenses and research. Oh, so the research does cost us. Ah, okay, that makes sense. It does. So obviously the money's slowly going down. And yeah, anyway. Oh, here we go. So look at that planet go, man. Well, the moon. It's just like, woo! That's like default speed. It's going for it. Should be about it. Lovely. Contract completed. Aero brake maneuver and soft landing went off without a hitch. We're receiving our first photos on the red planet. Great job, everyone. We'll have a wealth of information on what resources we can find on the planet. Preparation for human landing. Gravitational slingshot. Alrighty. Is that it? It basically stopped telling us how to do shit now. It looks like it. Yeah, so it wants us to do this stuff now. So it wants us to deliver mining modules and construction equipment to Mars. And a bunch of random stuff and supplies and things. Plan a mission with a Selene to Jupiter. Immediately. Plan the next mission to Pluto using gravity assist. What? Oh, does it just want us to pass by Jupiter and then go to Pluto with the same ship or different ships? I don't know. Anyway, I guess we're flying by the seat of our pants now, and we are trying to make a space dock. So let's do it, I guess. So we need to deliver that. Object to plan a mission. Yeah, into orbit. How can we select Earth orbit? So I just chuck it in space? No. I guess I'll have to plan a mission. Right. Plan a mission. Earth orbit, ideally. That's what it's meant to be anyway. Yeah, Earth orbit. Then we need to put a whole load of shit in it. It's not going to be that because it's not enough. I don't think. Kepo taken off from other planets. How much does this take? So it says 1,000. Can it really send that much shit to space? Yeah, I don't even know actually. Like, this is a reusable for 100 tons, but it says 100 tons. And then we just got a little payload container. Can we... Is that what we've got? Yeah, Iris or Stratos. I guess we're using orbital payload because it's only going to orbit. It's fine. Orbital payload then. Especially if it can take 1,000 frickin' tons. Although I don't think we'll be quite taking that much. Anyway, so add the module. Can we drag it? Yeah. So that's already 50 tons. Then we need to do resources. So we need 150 tons of is it metals or whatever? Alloys. 150 tons of alloys. What else? Polymers. Is it polymers? Polymers. How many? 50 tons. It's everything we've got. And 25 tons of electronics. $275 tons. I mean, that'd have to be a heavy rocket. But yeah. Right, next. So obviously it's gonna have to be an eagle, because we don't have anything in between. So it's gonna have to be an eagle. And then so you can start it basically straight away. Look how much it costs, man. Nearly 1,000 tons of propellant. Wow! How much propellant do we even have? 35,000 tons fuel. Right, okay, that's fine. So you can obviously buy some, I guess. Yeah. I guess that's that. Yeah, I guess that's it. I guess let's do it. Earth Orbit 2 mission from Earth to Earth Orbit. Right there. Pop. Pop. That went up quick. And then construct an orbital shipyard. In Earth orbit. How do we select the thing in orbit? Is it this? Oh, that's the government. How do we select the orbital stuff? How do yeah, so that's how much it, yeah, so we sent out what it costs. Oh, there you go, Earth orbit. So you can kind of open Earth orbit. Right, okay. But how would you normally do that anyway? What's this? Habitability 44%. Right, so there's currently a telescope and an orbital construction. Right, so we should be able to build, is it modules? No? I want an orbital shipyard. Is it a class as a spacecraft? No. It's not going to be vehicles, is it? No. Oh, there you go. Orbital. Or an orbital fuel refinery. So it consumes water and makes fuel. Okay. Got orbital shipyard. Let's do it. Oh. It should show all the resources we've got. Well, it would have done because we spent it. So we could have sent more up, but never mind. Right, so as for everything else, that while that's constructing that, does this tell us the? Oh, that's mission planning. How long the stuff is. Finish missions. No, it just shows you finish missions, doesn't it? So how would you go to orbit from here? Oh, there. So you can see that being built. 136 days. And then we want to build a mining module. Which it'd be nice if we could just click on it and build it. So we want mining module. So what's this? Habitation, powers, mining, production, launch facilities. How many launch pads do we have? That's a good question, actually. Anyway, mining module. So we need a mining module, and we need construction equipment. How do we add both of them? You add both of them? I don't know. Oh, there you go. Right, and then that. And then a whole bunch of other stuff. Whether we have it or not is another matter, like, but yeah. Obviously we're going to need stuff to actually send stuff to said place as well, like. Alrighty. So we need to construct us a lean as well. Is it this? No. I don't think I don't think I've even unlocked it yet, have I? Oh, we've got a Hawk. Old but reliable super heavy launch vehicle. I think that's only single use though, so that's 200 tons. I mean, it sounds single use. Probably. So that's a reusable. It even says reusable. Yeah. So unless it says reusable, chances are it's not reusable. Right, well we've got that under construction anyway, so there we are. I'll just unlocking this. So we've got to research it first. There. Only 25 days. Gonna add it to the queue. Oh. Or can you simultaneously research stuff like that? We'll have to wait. What the hell was that? Mining module construction completed. Okay, lovely. What's this one? Favorite objects. Construction equipment's done. Okay. How's the Earth orbit thing going? Nearly there. 20 odd days. So hopefully we can start building shit up there as well, but obviously you'd have to start shipping resources up there on a regular basis, like. The dock is ready. This is where we'll build our future interplanetary vehicles and set off to further space excursions. Unlock a lunar depot. Required to unlock humans on Mars. And cyclical missions, however you say it. Well, there you go. It was once said that once you're in orbit, you're halfway to anywhere. This makes it the ideal place for a refueling point for any flights to the outer system. To keep the depot stocked, make sure to set up cyclic flights from fuel production bases on places such as Luna or Deimos. It's cheaper than launching from Earth's atmosphere. So we need a mobile refinery on Luna. Luna don't have any water though, does it? And then deliver a mining module directly to Luna. And then plan a cyclical. Does cyclical basically mean a repeat mission? They might want to rename it to repeat missions, just for clarity. But anyway, cyclical mission from Luna to Earth orbits, taking fuel, lasting 3 cycles. 3 cycles? Why 3 cycles? Anyway, Moonbase Alpha wants us to build a moon base. Right. So we've already got these two. We just need to deliver and either acquire or deliver all those resources to Mars. See, if we deliver the mining module, does it need power to run? Doesn't really say, does it? And like, what resources are currently on Mars? Like, can I just ship that there and mine everything there? I can click on it. Resource deposits. So we've got metals. 20 kilotons, 200 kilotons, 20 megatons, I guess. So there's plenty of metals. Whatever that freaking icon is. Rare metals. So we haven't discovered any rare metals on Mars yet. As far as I know, this is looking around doing stuff. Yeah. So we'd either have to ship them or wait until they're discovered. Suppliers we'll have to ship them. Glass, we'll definitely have to ship that. And alloys, yeah. So basically the metals we can mine there, but everything else we're going to have to ship it over. Pretty much. If we want to like be cheap about it, kind of thing. Alrighty then. Pop pop. Right. What's this? Solar arrays. I just see like the icon of the thing. Does that mean it slowly gets damaged? I have no idea. Possibly, possibly not. I'm not really sure. So what else have we got? We've got habitats, double gas extractor, the research lab, observatory, vehicle assembly, the headquarters. Don't really see whether we've got launch pads or not, but we must have because we're using them. Right. Let's have a look. So, building something on the moon is probably a good idea. But also sending this shit over to landing on Mars is probably a good one. You get 5.5 million for that. Acquire or deliver all that shit, right? Okay. So, if we ignore the metals, we're looking at what, 90 tons of materials plus the modules ish. So, yeah, so the Stratos could probably just about take it in one go. Probably. Ooh. Let's have a look then. So Mars, please. Yep. Plan. It's going to be the Stratos, probably. So you're saying that the Stratos? So the Stratos doesn't really need to come back. It's a reusable, isn't it? No, go back. Reusable upper stage. It's like, are we going to take off from Mars and bring it back? I don't know. Like, what else could we realistically build? Nothing really. Low mass craft probes and modules to this planet. But if it can only take a couple of tons, yeah, nah. It's gonna have to be the Stratos. So yeah, the Stratos. We might end up having to just build a new one at some point if we do need it. But anyway, I mean, technically it probably could come back, but I don't know how much fuel it would need to come back. But anyway, modules. So we need mining equipment, the construction equipment. Oh, so that's 15 tons. That might screw it up. That very well might screw it up because we'll have just a little bit less space than we need. Alt left or drag and drop. What's Alt do? Does that let us select how much? No. It just added 80 tons instead. Okay, whatever. Right. 10 tons. Yeah, we're not going to have enough, are we? Like 20 tons of supplies. We might end up having to send up like a couple of different missions, but or use that research that increases capacity by 50%, which is probably what we're going to do because we don't have enough space. 50 tons, so we're 10 tons short. I thought they were all going to be 5 tons like they normally are. So yeah, we're going to have to cancel that mission and we'll do the research for cargo loads. That's it. There you go. By 50%. It is going to. That does take a long time though. Do we realistically send 2 rockets instead? we can concentrate on other stuff while we're doing it, I guess. Like doing this one, I guess. So we've got to deliver a mobile refinery. So we'll have to build one, no doubt. Mobile refinery. So that takes 60 days just in and of itself. So mobile refinery and mining equipment. Or mining module anyway to Luna, and then plan a cycle mission from Luna to Earth orbit. See, like if we click on the help window, well, it's just going to tell us how to do it. So you do planned missions, yeah. So obviously we're going to have to launch from there to other places. Select your destination, which would be Earth orbit. And then that must make it repeat. Cycle missions are a way to plan recurring missions, so they should just call it repeat missions, just for clarity. But anyway, between two locations, assigned spacecraft, launch vehicles, and facilities will automatically perform missions according to set parameters, except what resources are able to be transported from one location to another, whether the flight should utilize fastest or fly optimally, how many times until the cycle mission should recur. Okay. So we'll need to assign a spacecraft on Earth orbit by the looks of it. Why would it be Earth orbit? It's going from Luna to Earth orbit, so it needs to be from there to there, wouldn't it? But anyway, there's nothing on the moon as of yet. So obviously, when we deliver this stuff, we'll have to make it a reusable rocket, essentially. So we'll have to wait for that. We get 44k per month now. Are we actually in a positive? No, we're not. We're not. Not quite. What the frick was that big noise? Mining module done. Okay, lovely. We just need the fuel, mobile fuel station or whatever it's freaking called. There you go. Right, so we need to plan a mission to send to the moon. Yeah, stop telling me about that. Thank you. It's going to keep asking me, but yeah, I'll just leave it there for now. Yeah, just skip that one. Thank you. To the moon. So it's a reusable upper stage, so we'll have to use that probably. So we probably should start making another one because we're going to need one. So we'll start building a new one. Oh, you like the following resources? Yeah, because they're polymers. Yeah, we'll have to buy it. No, I don't want two on the mission, I just want one. Yeah, well that's it, yeah, took one. And then modules. We need one mining module. And then one mobile refinery. I think that's it, innit? Yeah. Should we send some water? So it's already got some water to start making fuel. It's going to be expensive though, isn't it? And then we need to do Earth to Earth orbit for fuel. See, there's definitely no freaking water on Luna, is there? I'm pretty sure. Will it cancel the mission if I click on this? Oh, it has got water on it. Right. The moon doesn't have water on it, does it? I mean, maybe I'm just dumb, but yeah, yeah, never mind. What's this? Oh, it's back to Earth. Right, okay. Right, so yeah, so I don't need to send it up, that's fine. Right, so next. Launch vehicle. Looks like just the Falcon will do. Just about, but yeah. It's going to cost 1.36 kilotons of fuel. Really? That's a lot of fuel. Well, if that's what it takes, that's what it takes, I guess. Let's do it. Schedule the flight, let's do it. Although, really, realistically, we're not really scheduling it because we're just saying, yep, just do it. Do it right now, this second. Essentially. And then basically we can leave that reusable rocket there. Boop, boop. And obviously we need to mine some waters. Oh, it's already mining straight away. Okay. So we're already generating some fuel. We're already generating some silicon and some water. So it just works. Extracts 0.2 tons of water and 0.2 tons of silicon. Fair enough. So it doesn't extract like fissiles or helium, like, but yeah. So plenty of water, and then this consumes a small amount of water to make a small amount of fuel, essentially. Although I don't really see that going up and down there. Production 0.06 tons a day. Okay. Definitely producing more water than we are fuel. Well, either way. That just means we've got water and fuel for days, I guess. Alright, so now we need to do the cyclical mission. So obviously there were planned mission. Well, I guess I can restart the thing now and then follow it. So that to Earth orbit as a cyclical. Next, it's gonna have to be the Crownos because that's not what we've got there. Add the resources, which is going to be water, not water, fuel. But you don't actually select how many, you just say fuel. Okay, next. Is that it? Oh, cargo from Earth orbit to Luna. I don't think we're taking anything back. Nah, it's just next. Launch vehicle on Luna. Just on? Oh, yeah, you don't need one. Yeah, next. And next. Yeah. Optimal. Yeah, we'll leave it on optimal, I guess. After so many cycles, it's just after 3 cycles. So I guess 3. And then schedule a flight. Alrighty then. Lunar Depot. With fuel production on the moon, we have an outpost for further excursions into deep space. Now we can really show what we're capable of. Unlock contract moon base alpha. Ground facilities require energy to function. Energy is produced in power facilities. Each type of power facility produces different amounts of energy. That's what I meant. I thought the mining facilities and stuff would have needed it, but there you are. Solar arrays produce more the closer you are to the sun. Wind power only works in atmosphere, while nuclear power provides a lot of energy anywhere, but requires a steady supply of fissiles to function. If you don't have enough energy to power the facilities fully, they will work at a reduced speed. Unused production facilities only consume power when active. Okay. Batteries to stockpile energy. Right. So that's what I mean. It's like, so does like the moon facilities require power? Habitability to 24%. But I mean, it don't specify that it needs power, but I would have thought it would have needed power. So, I mean, anyway, whatever, I guess. Alright, so the moon base While we're waiting for that to freaking like get researched, which is going to take a while. We're going to have to concentrate on building a moon base, I guess. Oh, so this is coming with fuel. So how much is it taking to orbit, though? I want to see. 100 tons of time. Oh, yeah, so it takes its maximum. Why did 60 tons just vanish? It's not taking 60 tons back with it, is it? Like... I mean, 40 tons. It's not using 40 tons of fuel to go back to the moon, is it? If so, then that's a little less than optimal. Ideally, some sort of an electric engine type vehicle would have been better. So you're not wasting all that fuel. But, whatever, I guess. So does it actually cost that? I don't know. Oh well, anyway, there's some fuel going there, so it's fine. We'll put up with it for now. Right. So, for the moon base, have construction equipment on the moon. Did we already do that? No. No, we did not. Construct an outpost, fuel refinery, as opposed to, I guess, the mobile refinery or whatever. Water ice extractor. That does actually consume power. It actually says as much. That one does as well. And then some solar arrays. And up to 10 people to live on the moon. Alrighty then. We are going to get some people living there. So, if we click on this, I mean, we've already got some construction equipment, but that's bound for Mars, so we'll start building another one. And then, as for all this other resources, it's like we can't. I don't think we can really mine that there. I don't think we're getting metals and things like that on the moon so far. Do we actually have a probe on the moon looking for resources? We do, don't we? Yeah. It is enabled. Is it still looking? I don't even know. How can you tell? So far, this is all we've got. So no metals or anything like that. Just lots of silicon. Like, are we gonna have to continually keep launching metals there? No, for a bit. So it's back on Luna. Yeah. Ready for more fuel to go over, I guess. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to ship metals there. See, I would have thought this would have actually made metals as well. Yes, yeah, so it says it produces metals. If it's there. So we'll have to ship metals. Anyway, right, so we're shipping metals, probably. So, shipping... Depends on what these cost. So this is 40 metals, plus 10 supplies. 50 tons of metals. And 10 tons of freaking... What was that again? Rare metals. Freaking 100... We definitely can't do it all at once. But probably power... For... Oh no, because it needs crew though. How can you get power up without crew? So you're going to have to send an outpost up with supplies and crew, then send power up, then send the refineries and ice extractors and stuff up. Basically. So we'll have to do it all in kind of like separate bits and pieces. So ideally the first mission probably wants to be the construction equipment and 50 tons worth of freaking goods for the outpost. Maybe some extra supplies just to be on the safe side, and then because we can only, what can we ship? 100 tons with reusables. So maybe at least a part of the other stuff, like the solar arrays and stuff. We'll see what we can squeeze on a rocket. So we're currently building another rocket, so we'll have to wait for that to kind of get finished anyway. Let's speed up. So really, I might even want to put another rocket into production. So that one's done. So yeah, we probably do want to build another one. I mean, I could do it building an Iris as well for whatever this mission. Oh, the Selene for whatever this mission is. But we'll have to wait for the other thing to finish first. But I'll build another Stratos as well. Yeah, 41,000. Oof. I mean, I could keep using the same rocket and just wait, but yeah. Right. Found water on Jupiter, lovely. Although we can't really put habitation on it though because it's not freaking solid. But anyway, so couldn't we just build a habitat here and then ship it up? Technically. Well, there's a mobile habitat. That capacity of 20 people. How much capacity is that though? Just 10? Oh, it's an outpost, not a habitat, that's why. I guess that's a no then. Oh, there you go. Oh. So how much would this weigh? I guess you can't build it and ship it. You've got to just you have got to build it there. Fair enough. Right, whatever then. Right, so let's just get on with that then. So let's do plan to Luna. A Stratos, just one. At the very least anyway. And then I mean, I guess technically you could do two. Just send a couple of rockets up at once. As long as they came back. So can you plan return trips? I didn't even check actually. No? So you'd have to send it back yourself. Kind of thing. I would have thought. Anyway. Stratos, just one for now. We'll just send it one at a time. And then we need one construction equipment. And then we need metals and supplies. So 40 tons of metals and 10 tons of supplies. But we'll probably send a few extra. 40 tons. And then I wish it had just asked me how much. We'll send I don't know. We could just send 55 tons, just as much as we need, as much as we can. And then we'll send up the stuff for that kind of thing on a different mission. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll just send loads of supplies up, why not? Next. At least they'll have plenty to survive. It's gonna have to be a heavy. Unless we build a single use. 200 tons. Costs 96 tons of metal to build. It takes 120 days. So this would be easier, I guess. But it's even shorter to build times. It's just expensive. Yeah, we're going to reuse the Eagle. It'll be fine. It's just a launch vehicle anyway. All right. So the Eagle, that's going up 3.73 kilotons of fuel. So it's quite a lot of fuel actually. I mean, it is heavy, but there we are. Right, off you go. Now, obviously, we're going to want the Stratos to come back, ideally. So we'd no doubt have to plan that at some point to bring it back. So once the Eagle's ready, I could start shipping the other stuff. Whoop. It's like it's there. Right. So we might want to send one of these back. As the 3-turn mission finished, it must have done. What does it give me that information for? Right, plan a mission. I want to send one of my spaceships back. Earth. Just one Stratos. It should better just go as is, completely as it is. No launch vehicle, no nothing. So a tiny bit of fuel to get it home. And that's basically it, really. Yeah, go for it. How many days have we got left for that? But a few. So that's back. Wait for that to get reset as well. And then, so 20 odd days on that. 80 odd days on that. Although we have got the other one semi-ready as well, so once the Eagle's ready, which it will be in a minute. Is it ready? Yeah, it's ready. Right. So let's send up. Oh, we can build the habitat. We can build that now. Facilities and modules. Habitat, outpost. Can we not just build the proper habitat? Oh no, it requires power though. Yeah, we'll build that one first then. Start building that. So it takes 50 days. And then technically we can start sending people up. Right, next one. Obviously we're gonna have to send more supplies and things up to build the other shit, but so we're gonna need quite a bit of metals. Yep, and glass and alloys and everything else. It's going to be several missions to make a moon base. Quite a few missions. I do want to try this, but we need the Selene, which we don't have yet. So, yeah. Now, do I still want to try and ship some more stuff to Mars? In fact, it's been extracted shit on Mars for ages. What stuff has it got on there? Oh, apparently just 2 tons of fuel. Oh no, because it didn't have an extractor on it, did it? No, it didn't. But there's a lot of resource deposits on here, though. Sending a fuel refinery to Mars might be a good idea. Just so I can send resources back and forth. Because, like I said, if we can mine them. Well, that's I guess why the mining module's there. Because then obviously we can mine all the metals and stuff there. It's quite a bit of stuff, really. You've got noble gases, oxygen, lots of water, silicons, carbon dioxide, all the gravy stuff, I guess. But we can't ship that in a normal satellite because it's too heavy. So we'd have to send at least some of this stuff while we're at it, kind of thing. So I wanted to wait so I could send everything at once, didn't I? All this other shit, I mean. Got 100 odd days left. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Let's carry on sending stuff up to the moon, making this moon base. Right. So, on a mission. To Luna. 1 Stratos. And then we need to send at least 50 tons of metal there. Tons of metal. Oh wait, not 500. 50 tons of metal. Oh wait, no, we're doing this first, the solar arrays. So 50 tons of glass. And at least 10 tons of alloys. Have we even got any? Am I blind? I don't think we've got any alloys. Can we buy some? Alloys. Are these different prices? Yeah, they are. Oh, so you can sell it at that price, but you can buy it at this price. Okay. Up to 3,000 tons. Well, we need a minimum of 10. I don't want to buy that many. Oh, there you go. I mean, how much is that? Nearly 1 million. Just buy 1 million worth. So 10 tons is practically not really. Do I need it for anything else? What about my other missions? Oh yeah, I need 10 tons there as well. So we need at least 20 tons. Let's get about 30 tons. Why not? And then we should be able to put 10 tons on here. And then with the space we've got left, we might as well start sending some of the other shit that we don't need just yet. So another 10 tons of rare metals. And then additionally probably that 25 tons of extra metal, because we won't be able to fit it on. It's going to be well, it'll be up to 75 tons of metal really, to be fair, but I'll just put whatever metal I can fit on it. Extra metal, 30 tons. It'll do. See, do I do it exact? It'll be a 25 and then like a 50 and then, nah, we'll just work it out. We'll work it out. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just send what we can for now. An eagle. And yeah, and we're off. Outpost construction completed. Lovely. Can't really do anything else with it just yet. Anyway. Stratos finished as well. Lovely. Missiles. So it's meant to be like looking at the inner orbit of stuff when I first did the observatory stuff. Can I actually look at the observatory stuff? Earth orbit. Object is so you can type in particularly what you want. Naruto. Yeah. So we've got the probe. Oh, that is the Earth orbit, yeah. So that just says it's busy. But is it busy? See, my probe is finding water on Europa. See, I asked this to look in the inner belt. As for this, I don't know. I don't know what it's doing actually. Oh, it's just doing what it wants, I guess. I'll just leave it to it. We'll leave it to it. It's fine. It's fine. We're nearly done on the research for the expanded cargo base, and then we'll send a shit ton of stuff to Mars. Did my other rocket got there, didn't it? Right, so we can start building solar panels. Did that have an upkeep as well? Not that I know of. Start building solar array, please. So that needs 2 crew though, but we can start building it, I guess, at least. It might not be in effect, essentially. Right. So then it'll be done in about a month. Right, so we need to research the Selene. Or a slingshot mission. And then we need to send I need to send, so we've only got what, 30 metals on there so far. What? It's just 30 metals, isn't it? 30 metals, 30 tons of metals and the rare metals. So we need an additional 20 for that, and then freaking 125 for that. Plan mission. We'll have to send those other ones back soon. So back to Luna, Stratos. No modules, just resources. So we need. So it were another. Oh yeah, we can do 150 tons now. I forgot. So we need 155 tons, basically. God damn it! Right. Anyway, is that's literally it as well, isn't it? Plus the crew, ideally. So I can't really split it up either, really. See, it's minimum 30 for the miner. We've already sent everything else up. See, can I add a crew module? Crew compartment, yeah. 5 crew. So really we need 2 crew compartments. Oh, I don't have 2 crew compartments, I've only got 1. Alrighty. So they're 10 tons a time. I'll do it last. Right, so 30 for that, and then 125 for the other one. So we'll have to send 5 metals plus crew on the next one. God damn. Right, whatever. Eagle. And there we go. Off you go. Obviously I'll have to send a couple of rockets back. I can do it now, actually. Back to Earth. Two Stratos, because one's coming. Just nothing. Back. And there we go, just a little bit of fuel. And off we go. So they can come back to Earth, the other one can stay there. And then, is that an asteroid? Or a comet? Comet, isn't it? I think it's a comet. I don't know if we can ever go to it, like, it'd be kind of cool. Oh, you can. It's possibly got helium, noble gases and water. Curious. Right, so that's up there now. So that's not quite built yet, but then we need to build. Is it like a refinery? But wanted water extractor, so that's the expensive one. We do have enough for it though. We'll do water extractor first. We've got water extractor, and then it's going to be a fuel refinery. There. So we don't. Oh, do we have enough? We do have enough. Do we? I didn't think I had enough. Did I? Well, apparently I do have enough. I don't know when I sent extra up, like, but whatever. I thought I still had to send 5 up there. And maybe I miscalculated with what I sent, but anyway. And a fuel refinery. There we go. So we've got 5, but whatever. And then, so I only need to send crew up then. Really? I guess. We do alloy next. We kept mine metals here, so there's not much point really. Electrolysis produces some sort of gas. Can make glass there though, if we really wanted to. What else can we do? Launch pads. Do they really need a launch pad? Reduces launch cost. Okay, that might be ideal. Oh, an actual proper silicon mine. So you could, but we only really want that if we're going to build glass there. We'll think about it. Anyway, so yeah, so I just need to send people up here, up to 10 people, which is fine, I guess. So I'll send that one back just for the hell of it. Because another one's coming. I'm going to send it back. Earth, one Stratos, straight back, nothing. There you go. And then from here, I'm gonna have to build another crew compartment. But is that? We'll have to wait for that to be ready before I can send to Mars. Probably do with building another super heavy. To be fair, how much would it cost to build another Eagle? 138 tons of metal. They don't really say like what the actual kind of cost is technically going to be, but I'm going to build one. So as soon as that one's ready, how long is that going to take? About 8 days. That's fine. I'll do the moon first. It's up near enough already and done. Right, that's done. Right, one mission to the moon. Next, just 1 Stratos, and then we want personnel. 2 of. There you go. And that's literally it, really. So can we use a Falcon? We can, can't we? We can use the little one. Oh, so I could have saved my Eagle anyway, but whatever, it's fine then. So just the Falcon will do. Little small one. There we are. Lovely. Just 10 crew. Yep, off you pop. So really, we do need to make a regular mission to send resources back and fro, as it were, of supplies. Time until the resources are fully depleted at the current consumption rate, 91 years. So we'll have to keep track of that, and then see how long it's gonna take for them to consume it all. There we go. So that's currently being built, but this should now say 21 years. Alrighty then. They've got, well, that's just for 10 people, like, so yeah. Right. So while the Stratos stays there to keep sending fuel to orbit, eventually, we shall send. Hang on a minute. Oh yeah, that's the super heavy. Yeah, yeah. I forgot. For a minute then, I was like, what? Because I was making a super heavy. But anyway, yeah. So super heavy. Right. So off to Mars. Hopefully we've still got everything we require. With a Stratos, just 1, because now we can fit it all in 1. And then we need the mining module, the construction module, and then we need 10 tons of rare. And 20 tons of supplies. So really we want to send more, but let's just see what we can put in. But we'll just send what we can for now, and then we can send more later. And then 50 tons of glass. It really should ask you. And then 10 tons of alloys. Oh, so we could actually send some more resources. I might send more. I might send some more supplies, so it lasts a long time. We don't need to send any people out. No, we don't. No, we don't. So we've got 40 tons of space left. Do I just send a shit ton? So that'll be up to 60 tons of supplies. And as we know, it will last a while. And then I'll just buy some more. Oh, this one only put 1 ton. Really? I think it's because I took it from here. Yeah, so 41 is all I've got. So if I want to send some more, I'll have to buy some more. Right, let's buy some then. So we can buy supplies. I don't want to buy 3 million worth of supplies. How much like 100 ton costs? Yeah, that's fine. We'll buy that. That's fine. That is fine. And just pump it in there. So it'll last them a long while, hopefully. Anyway. And that'll do. Next. Super heavy. And then, yep, just optimal, I guess. Is that the optimal? Yeah. So it's still normal launch. Got 10 months to get there. 10 months! It's not like the movie Mission to Mars, is it? Where it only took him about 6 months. So if we go fastest, will that be about that? Nope. It just is what it is, I guess. Yeah, look, years and years and years. So this is, oh, there you go, 2 months. Look at that, 235 kilotons. Is that just like freaking flying directly there almost, or some shit? Yeah, it's just like whoop. But it just costs an absolute fortune to get there. That's kind of funny. So optimal is super cheap, but it just takes really long. So why would the fastest not make it faster? So what does this do? Previous launch window, or extra launch window. So that's as close as you can go, really. Basically. I mean, for 10 months is a long time, but it is what it is, I guess. I mean, the only other thing you can do really is pull it back. So that's not too bad. An extra kiloton of fuel. To shorten it. 6 months, 4 kilotons of fuel. That's not bad. That is not bad. That cost isn't too bad. I don't mind that. Shorten the trip time to about 6 months, because that's about, yeah, what we'd probably go for. Like, what letters? Do I not have enough propellant? You cannot carry enough propellant for... Ah. So I think the reason why it's doing that is because the actual Stratos itself can't carry enough fuel. All right, well that'll be fine. That's fine then. Let's do it. It'll have to take a long time to get there, but it's fine. Yeah, so it's literally just going to slingshot itself around when we do an extra pass. Oh, did my research for this finish? Yeah, it did. So the Hermes is the actual the one with life support. Long distance interplanetary craft incapable of landing. So you'd need like a landing craft on it. But it does unlock expanded cargo base too, though. Does that affect all craft though? No. The Hermes, Athena, Prometheus. Right. So what are these ones? Fusion propulsion. First generation fusion spacecraft with efficiency unmatched by previous designs. 12,000 days. Well, alrighty then. See, it depends on what we can really do with these. Space-worthy fibers. Optimized payload bus. Oh, so that's only really for the Daedalus, whatever. That's a simple 4-ton kite sail. Needs no fuel but limited in range. Interesting. So that unlocks the helium-3 and radioactive isotope. Mining efficiency of all by 25%. That's pretty cool. And then boreheads increases mining by 25%. That's 2,000 freaking days though. Space alloys. Production of alloys smelting by 5%. It's not a lot really, is it? Something though, I guess. Materials and debris shields. Maintenance cost of spacecraft down. Graphene. Production of polymers and wind power and power production by 50%. That's pretty damn nice for wind power. It only works in atmospheres though. Optimized heat shields. Maintenance cost of a launch vehicle by 5%. That's pretty damn nice. It's a lot of days though. Spin launches. Requires a launch pad, which we don't actually have, weirdly enough. Magnetic launch rails and a mass driver. Rotary launcher. Capacity to orbit 100 tons. Launch cost 250 tons of fuel. That is a lot of fuel. It'd be cheaper just to use your rocket, wouldn't it? Oh no, because we're using like kilotons, aren't we? Are we? Are we using? Yeah, we're using like kilotons. I don't freaking know. It would be interesting though. I would like to use it, but we haven't even built a thing yet. A proper launch pad. Improved solar cells. No, it's too expensive. Wind turbines. We might need wind turbines. What's that? Exoplanet detection. Estimate potential exoplanets. Improve reactor vessels. That's for the nuclear power. If we make nuclear power. Or nuclear propulsion. Superconductors. All power production by 10%. That's pretty nice. Exotic alloy factory. So, is it currently not costing out for research? No. I might just leave the research until I need it. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I want to research right now. I mean, some of this stuff is quite cool, but yeah. Oh. The moon base is finished. A permanent base of operations allows us to expand our operations on Luna and beyond. With such an operations center, we can develop space flight infrastructure. Great job! 6.5 million. Required to unlock probing Lutetia, whatever that is. Unlock research laboratories. To improve our research efforts, we need to learn more about the worlds we're trying to explore. You can do this by constructing and crewing laboratories on other objects. You can only build one on each object. Or one research lab on each one, right? Okay. And they provide diminishing returns the more you build them. But each one improves the speed of our research significantly. Okay. Construct a research laboratory on Luna for 3 million. Right. But they require 20 crew, which means we'll need to build more habitation there. If that's the case, ideally. And we've got his rocket scheduled to go to Mars when that comes back around, as it were. So hang on, so I can build the Selene now. So I need to build one of them. So I can do that other mission. Selene. So that can ship 7.5 tons. It's basically an upgraded version of the Iris. Light craft with an electric engine for moving probes and small cargo to distant objects. So build a Selene. Oh, alloys, yeah. And then, like, I'll have to let this kind of explain what the frick I'm meant to be doing with it. So, as far as the moon is concerned, we've got... Is this built yet? Oh, it's not got enough crew, I don't think. No, it ain't. But the power's up and running. Work efficiency 130%. So obviously we need more habitats, more crew. And we've currently got 20 years of supplies. Oh, and the crew compartments. So I could send them back rather than building more, so to speak. See, I think, is the mobile refinery just worse than these ones? Not particularly, I think it's just, yeah. It is what it is, I guess. I'll probably leave these here anyway, just because it will permanently do it without crew, as it were. So that extracts 1 ton of water per day for 5 crew members. We'll end up with shit tons of water, man. See, this already produces more than we need. Doesn't it? So 0.2, and they only use 0.04. So we didn't really need a water extractor, unless, oh, well, other than for people maybe, but I guess that's what comes under supplies as well. So, frick knows. But we've got a nice little bit of fuel kind of building up. But yeah, anyway, so do I send this guy back with the capsules, or do I just build some more? I mean, they're fairly cheap. I might just build some more. It'll be probably cheaper than retrieving the stuff, technically. Can I build more than one at a time? Nah. Yeah, alloys. We need some alloys. There we go. I just want to buy. I just don't want to buy just alloys willy-nilly for no reason, though. But anyway, so we'll build a couple more of them. Is my Selene done? Nope. Oh yeah, they want us to build this on there as well. So we need 10 alloys, 10 rare metals, 10 electronics, and 10 glass. Oh, 100 ton of alloys. Well, okay. So we do need to buy some alloys. Alloys. Well, the price hasn't changed anyway. 100 tons. Is that as much as we can buy? Is that max? It says max. Launch your first electric SC. I didn't launch it though. I built it. So there's only 170 tons available. So why will max 100 then? Frick knows. We'll probably have to start making his own alloys at some point, otherwise we'll be stuck. Have we got a water extractor and stuff here? No, we haven't, so we could just keep buying it, but that's about it really. So if we could just extract our own, it might be cheaper in the long run. Like, can we start building that kind of stuff? Like, if we build resources, a fuel extractor. Extracts fuel from any kind of deposit on the object. Do we even have a fuel extractor? Oh, we can actually extract fuel from here. Yeah. The licensing cost though is $70 per 1 ton extracted. Is that cheaper than buying it? Only just. Only just. Wow. So you get like a $4 off per ton by building your own extractor. That is mental. But I mean, we're going to use a lot of fuel, aren't we? Realistically. What about that? What about that mobile mining module? Does that have any mining? A mobile refiner. Does that have any licensing costs? No. So instead of a fuel extractor. Oh no, because it's on here though. It don't matter though. Is there a cost on water? No, there ain't. So we could just gather water and then refine it into our own fuel, and it'll be cheaper. So really, you need a fuel refinery rather than a fuel extractor, and it'll be cheaper in the long run. So I might do that. We'll if we get a water ice extractor, ice and hydrated minerals and refines them into water. What is there? Just not like just a bog standard water extractor? I guess it is just water ice extractor. Oh yeah, I need to build an actual launch pad as well. Oh, I've actually got one. I've got one. Oh no, that's vehicle assembly. Yes, we do need one. Right, we'll build one. We'll build one of these. 120 metals. So build a launch pad, because apparently we don't have one. It decreases the cost of launching shit, so we should have had one ages ago, really. Yeah, I don't think we've really got anything for like just water. It must be that. It must be that. And we've got 190 people. Habitat wise. Is that how much the HQ holds? No. It's just habitats. Right, so I'll get an ice extractor. And we'll get a fuel refinery. So we'll start making our own. Yeah. Thinking ahead, let's do it. What about alloys? Can we do alloys? That's metals. If we mine metals, what's the cost for that? Licensing cost is 200 per 1 ton extracted. Again, you're only saving 4. I guess it's only realistically to automate the process. And that's it, really. I mean, I guess if you could mine them elsewhere, maybe there's not licensing costs. I think it might just be because it's on Earth. Possibly. I don't know. But anyway, we're building that. So, to build the research laboratory, we're going to have to send all that shit over. Which I got carried away buying stuff. But anyway, let's plan a mission. So, Luna. And then Stratos. And then we need to send more people as well. Because there are already 3 people short and we need 20... Oh, I'll have to build more habitats first. Right. Right, cancel that mission for a minute. cancel the mission for a minute. So we need... See, the little outposts only hold 10. So really it needs an actual habitat, really, more than anything. Which is 100 metal and 20 tons of supplies. So we'd have to send a few more supplies as well, probably, just for the hell of it. So 100 metals and 20 tons of supplies. So we'll do that first. And build the habitat. What the frick? Next. Stratos. So we need 100 metals. We've got 5 there, so technically we could skimp if we really wanted to. Just send 95. It was just 100, wasn't it? Just straight up 100. Don't actually say, does it? Like willy near though. Yeah, 100 and then 20 tons of supplies. So we'll just send that and more supplies. There you go, 55 tons of supplies. And that'll do. But for this trip anyway. It'll have to be the Eagle. And off we go. Right, and then we need to do the slingshot. So we'll see how to do that one. Gravitational assay. So gravitational lets us maneuver where space with gain speed and change the direction by flying past a moving object. Using its gravity and motion to boost velocity relative to blah 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 blah. Basically. Of a significant saving of propellant. Okay, you must plan the next mission before the previous arrives. Oh, so basically, like, as it's en route, you've got to be planning one before so that it goes straight on, kind of thing. Alright, so we'll keep it paused, I guess, and then, oh, is it not going to walk me through it? You must plan the mission before the next one arrives. Right, so let's just try it anyway. So we're going to Jupiter. So plan mission. Jupiter. And then... What? Cannot deploy crew. I'm not trying to deploy crew. I'm trying to send a probe. Can I just not send a probe there yet? Current habitability is 44%. But I'm not sending crew there. I'm trying to send a probe there. Literally just a probe. I like craft with an electric engine for moving probes and small cargo to distant objects. What? Yeah, Jupiter, but it won't let me go. Atmospheric pressure too high. Average temperature too high. But we're slingshotting. So do I need to research something to do with atmospheric pressure and shit? Okay, well, planets are hypothetical. No? What? So how the hell are you supposed to do it then? From Earth to Jupiter orbit. Do I have to select specifically Jupiter orbit? Idiot. Idiot. There you go. Never mind. I figured it out. Jupiter orbit. The Selene. Oh, we want to build some probes first. Did I build some probes? See, we're going to Pluto. I'm gonna want a probe at her. Well, I figured out how to do it now, but like, can we build probe? So I don't think I've got a probe. No, I don't. I'm gonna have to build a probe. Can I build the probe and add the probe? But let's send like a couple of probes. If it'll let me, yeah, it will. Send a couple of probes. Because why not? Oh, actually, should we send a telescope? Like, if we put a telescope in orbit of freaking Pluto, I mean, I don't need to, but we could. I mean, yeah, why not? I mean, yeah, I mean, why not, I guess. Like that. Right, so it is there, but it'll have to wait until they're built. I'm guessing. Where's that one like a proper red one? Anyway, whatever, it'll do. So it's only going to be small, so we'll use the Falcon. So obviously it's 2 years. Wow. Holy crap. And it requires some noble gases or whatever as fuel. And up to 136 tons of fuel launch cost. Right. Fair enough. And it'll have 3 tons of leftover propellant. So whether you can make it go anywhere or not is another matter after the fact. But that will do. Yeah, because it can have up to 10 tons of propellant. Yeah. But yeah, we'll send a satellite. Why not? A couple of probes for the surf. Oh, does it go onto the surface of the planet though? Like, can I don't know if I can order the satellite into orbit and then the probes onto the planet. We'll figure it out. We'll find out. We will find out. I guess. Yeah. Right, okay. Schedule the flight. We'll just do it. And then obviously we've got to plan from Jupiter's orbit. From that to, what was it, Pluto? Pluto. Is it Pluto's orbit or just Pluto? Pluto. So this is the thing though, it's like if I go to Pluto's orbit, can I then order it to land on Pluto from orbit? With the probes. Because obviously we don't want the satellite to crash into the planet. Well, we'll see if I can select like just the probes to come with me. I might actually leave the satellite over Jupiter. We'll see. Let's see what it'll do. Yeah, let's lean flying from Earth. Yeah. Cargo will go to the next gravity assist target. See, can we drop this off? Is that what this is? Yeah, so drop that there. Cargo will drop on gravity assist target. Yeah. So we can leave a satellite on Jupiter and then go to Pluto. Alrighty then. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll try that. But so just the probes are going. And then that's it, yeah, no launch vehicle. And there we go. Important info. Yeah, it's just told us about this. Alright. I guess optimal. Yeah. So it's just going to be what it is. 25 years! Are you serious? To get all the way to Pluto? How far away is Pluto? I'm zooming out, but that's as far as it'll let me. Holy crap! Well, holy shit! I'd rather take my satellite there. But obviously, I'd rather, I need to drop the satellite in orbit rather than on the frickin' planet. Ah, sod it. We'll have to send another one. We'll just put some probes on Pluto. Why not? Oh look, we actually get a discount for that. It's kind of cool, I guess. 25 years. Well, alrighty then, I guess. 200k. Even though it's not happened yet. I didn't realise Pluto was quite that far away, but yeah, I guess it is. Did I send my stuff here? No, I didn't. It's not there yet. It will be soon, though. It's on its way. Oh, that looked like it landed quite fast. Just thump. Right. So we've got resources now for a habitat, ideally. Yes. 1,200 people. Let's do it. And once that's done, we can send people up. So we've got 3 megatons of water. Excavate the deposit at 164 years. Wowzers. And that's in freaking thousands and thousands of years. Random bits of silicon. Right, I'll send these 2 ships back. For now. Both. Oh, yeah, both. Don't need anything. Oh yeah, I do. I need both of these modules to go back. Not with any crew. I don't want any crew in it. Just empty modules. Thank you very much. We'll just ship them back. And that's basically it. Lovely. So technically I could take fuel from there and take it home, so I'd have to buy it. But, you know. So we've got quite a few planned missions. So when's the Jupiter one leaving? There. I think. Oh no, there. So there. Oh yeah, one's leaving there and one's leaving there. So the Mars one is in 2028 and the Jupiter one's in 2029. So couldn't I slingshot to Mars in some way? No, I guess not. Jupiter's much further out, isn't it? Yeah. Well, the launch pad is finished. Reduces launch costs, so hopefully it won't cost as much. I mean, yeah, I guess that's about it really. And then we'll just try to build that stuff on the moon. So I built the habitat. Alright, so yeah, I forgot to send shit up for the research lab. So I'll have to do that next. So that's what, 110, 20, 130. Leaving enough capacity for like 10 more people to go up. So it's not enough. We'd have to send more crew up as well. So I might send the resources up now. And then the crew after. Maybe. I'm probably going to have to do, to be fair. Which is kind of annoying, really. Either that or I'll have to send more than one consignment up. Like, more than one rocket up. Or something. I don't know if you can send a couple of payloads at a time. Right. So that's got 22 days, 150 days. Is that waiting for free construction modules? Oh, so depending on how many construction modules you've got is how quickly you can build shit. Ah. Well, I don't really have a construction module, so I guess if there's just a default construction module. I would have thought on the planet that you would have just had your people do it, but you know what I mean. Oh well. Right. So we do have orbital construction. Why don't we start building something here? We have got some fuel. Advanced spacecraft in orbit. What can we build in orbit? The Iris, the Selene, and the Stratos. But you'd need to launch the materials up. Technically, you don't need launch vehicles because you're in space. It's just them. Really. Oh, can you buy stuff here? No. Yeah, I didn't think so. It's like, nope. Right, anyway, so the water extractor's done. So we can start generating our own water. Luckily, it doesn't come with any kind of a cost. And then, obviously, once the fuel refinery is done, we can start generating our own fuel without any cost. Because we are a bit low. We are getting quite low. Right, so next, I'll just have to ship this stuff up, even separately, probably. So let's plan a mission to the moon. With Stratos, and then we need to ship up the resources for it. So it's freaking 100 alloys, which we don't have enough of, because of course we don't. Well, there's more available though. So the max is 199 tons. Yeah, we'll just buy it. We will just buy it, and then so 100 tons of alloys, and then 10 rare, 10 electronics, and 10 glass. So there's a tiny little bit of space. I don't think there's really anything else we need to ship up there yet, though, is there? Do I need to ship anything else up there at all? It's got supplies for 36 years, which is more than enough. Can't ship more people now because we don't have the capacity. I don't think there's anything else we realistically want to build yet. See, we could. The only other thing we could realistically build up there. I mean, actually, what about a freaking launch platform? Should I just start sending random supplies up there to send that up? But the thing is, I think it's already super cheap to launch on the moon. Only one could be built on this object. Yeah, no shit. I mean, I guess I could start shipping random bits up there. Other than that, there's not much else we can really do. We can start making gases, oxygen and hydrogen, but I don't know what we'd use it for. See, we can do glass. So that's 10 people. And then we could start shipping it home. So we don't have to buy glass. That's about the only thing I can really think of. So we'd need a proper silicon mine ideally. It's just metals. Might just send up extra metals. Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll just ship up whatever extra metals I can kind of squeeze on there. How can I go back to the thing? Oh, there you go. We'll just ship some extra metals up there if it'll let me. Can I not just freaking? Can I not add to it? I should be able to add to it. Oh, there you go. Because it went expanded. 20 metals. So obviously it's not enough to do anything, but it'll get the ball rolling. Let's just do it. And here you go. Where's my other launch vehicles? I mean, I know this is the only one that can really realistically do it. I think they're assigned to these other missions out there. Yeah, that'll probably be why. 3.46 kilotons. Was that not... like, it used to be about that much, wasn't it, already? Did the launch pad not really do anything? Oh, who knows? Let's just do it anyway, it's fine. Alright, anyway, so that's on the way. Or it will be. And then obviously when the habitat is built in 42 days, we'll be able to start shipping more people up. So we want to build, what does it come under? The laboratory. There you go. Oh, you can put a full-blown observatory on there. Don't really need it there, to be fair, though, do we? Not really. Yeah, research lab. Let's do it. How much power are we needing cumulatively? Because we're making 5. That's a half. 1. I'm sure that costs something. So that's 2. The habitat is 1. So that's 3. So we're at 4.5 power. So we're making just enough with that solar panel, that solar array. So we might end up having to send up something else at some point. I mean, we could send that once we can start mining that. If we really wanted to do nuclear up there. So onto our space game. Yeah, I mean at the moment I'm probably gonna do some more Crimson Desert tomorrow. But we're checking this out. Excuse me. So it's a nice little space exploration kind of simulation game or whatever. So it's based on kind of like a what if kind of scenario where like you start in 2020 and it kind of like it's like what would the space exploration industry be like if we kind of continued from now, as it were. So you start with like landing on the moon and maybe trying to make like some sort of orbital infrastructure, and then you start like probing Mars and sending stuff to Mars and all that stuff. You finally got more grey main. You just blocked because you didn't get stone from a specific quarry, right? I don't remember needing anything from a very specific quarry, but okay. Right, so the habitat is now built on the moon. Oh, the power production is actually 6.5. Yeah. Okay. So we've got 2.5 left. That's fine. So we need. So the habitat's done. So we need to send up 20 people for the habitat, and 2 more people for the fuel refinery. See, I don't think we can build better habitation modules yet. I mean, I've got these random little crew compartments, so they only send 5 a piece. It'd be nice to send up more at a time. But we've just got a Type S. In fact, is there any research in that regard? So you've got power observation, computing, just fusion stuff, materials, hot solar sails and things. Like random biotech and stuff, life support, maybe life support. Improved ration packing, improved capsule construction, that's probably it. Yeah. I wish I'd known that, but anyway. Can be used to improve the construction of our crewed transports. Or you get crewed flight. Just general crewed flight, maybe. Unlocks STO transports. Decreases construction cost of the crew type S, M, and L. But I've not even unlocked the medium and large crew compartments. Unlocks the facility crew compartment type M. Right, okay. So that'll give us the medium one. So I might do that. I'll do that. It's 297 days, but we'll do it anyway. I'm probably going to have to use small crew compartments to start sending people up, though. But yeah. Doing the carrying quarry mission with your grey mains. So you have the stable at the base now, able to back stuff off. Yeah, but this is the thing, though. It's like a lot of people have said it's like, is it worth even trading that kind of stuff? But we'll see anyway. We shall see. Right. So rather than waiting for that research to finish, I am probably going to have to just use a bunch of crew compartments. One way or another. So I need a minimum of 25 crew to go up, ideally. So I'm going to build an extra one. And then obviously we will we'll organise a launch for 25 people to go up. There we go, my fuel refinery is done, so now we can start generating our own fuel, which is freaking awesome. So the pre-tech world, like starting with a pre-FTL civilization style, it's kind of, yeah, kind of. Right, yeah, plan a mission. Let's plan a mission to the moon. Next, Stratos. And then add frickin' 5 crew compartments. There we go. 25 crew members. Up to 50 tons. Should I probably... Do I send more rations? I mean, I'm basically tripling. Over tripling. Making the population triple what it was. I probably better do. How many rations can we buy now? 137 tons of it. How much does that cost? Yeah, we'll just buy it. I don't know if there's a way to make his own rations yet. So I can literally fit on 100 tons of rations. That should last us a while. Let's just do it. Next. Next. And there we go. So it's going to go June 18. Alrighty. Off we go. New offer. Earth to sell something, something. I missed it. Excellent. This will reduce research time considerably. New offer on Earth to sell 164 supplies at 765 per ton. Or to sell it. Is it to sell it? Set the amount you want to trade for. No, but that's to sell it. I I don't even have that many in stock. But if we buy it, oh no, yeah, the price is 165 for 164. So we got an offer to buy 164 for slightly less, but not by much. Yeah, whatever. We'll buy it, I guess. There we are. Yeah, that is a weird one. So we can't buy any more supplies now yet. So this is what I mean. We'll have to hold back until more get produced. Because I'm not particularly sure. Has that one gone down a bit? Yeah, it has. Does not by a lot, like, but it has. Oh no, it hasn't, because we haven't sent us people yet, have we? It's just the time that has passed. So it's just I don't know if there's like a facility for making rations. So you got all these random mines and shit. I mean, maybe later on we've got like hydroponics and things in the research queue. A new offer to sell 226 supplies for even more. So we're getting more offers for food, but it's getting a little bit more expensive. Right, well here goes the moon rocket. Oh, it will be going in a minute. No, it's on its way, look. It's on its way. Oh. Right, so there should now be more personnel there, up to 35. And 32 working. And this will now last 23 years. So it's actually gone down, even though I sent more. So we will need to find a way to produce more over time, but that's still a lot of years. But it means now obviously the research should be going. So this is now down to, yeah, it cut off about maybe another 20-30 days, which is kind of nice. And yeah, so there we go. So we'll have to just send up more shit. So we managed to send up a bit. Actually, did I have free space on that rocket? Oh no, I didn't. I sent up resupplies, didn't I, idiot? I was thinking about the metal then. But anyway, so the research is up. The frick is that doing? Oh, my stream just... I don't know if I disconnected, but my stream overlay freaking restarted. That was weird. Anyway, yeah, so we've got a couple of craft here. We don't really want both of them here. We want one for the fuel, but I'll probably send one back with the compartments. And then the other one can stay here so I can transfer fuel around. I guess. So that's one of them. And then all 5 of these ideally, but without crew. I don't know how you can select them all at once, but no, it won't let you really. We don't want the crew coming back, we're just, you know. I mean, like I say, it probably is cheaper just to freaking make new ones. But since the rocket is going back anyway, we might as well take them back. That's the only reason why I'm doing it, basically. 999 tons. There's no way it's going to cost that much to send that back off. Is it? There's no way. For one rocket to send that stuff back. So this. Oh, it's because of the amount of fuel I'm taking with me. Right. Yeah, leftover propellant, 437 tons. But it's still not... Is it seriously going to cost 562 tons of fuel just to get from the moon to Earth? That is bullshit. I mean, whatever. It could take the excess fuel with it and resupply Earth a little bit, I guess. But yeah, it took a lot. So obviously we've got a fuel refinery anyway up and running properly now. So hopefully it will start generating a lot more. If we have to, because we could quite easily. We should probably send up and build more fuel refineries to keep fuel running quite nicely, realistically. So yeah, but there we go anyway. So we've got plenty going on, and then when's my other mission going? 2028, October 17. So we're waiting for the Mars one to ship off right there. And then a year later, we've got the one freaking going all the way to Jupiter and shit. So they're having to plan that one well in advance, basically. I am still curious about like what else realistically we could do in orbit. Hang on a freaking minute. I sent that rocket not from the moon to Earth. I sent it from Earth to Earth orbit. From the moon to Earth orbit. Like a knob. God damn it! I bet it's. I wanted to send it to Earth itself, but I didn't click on it correctly, did I? Oh, so you got a standard orbital payload container there as well. Yeah, it's fine. Just the Stratos. And all the freaking containers, which luckily I won't have to piss around with the crew, because there is no freaking crew. God damn it. How much fuel is it going to cost us? Nothing? Nothing, just fall out of orbit. It's fine. Yeah, whatever. I bet it would have been so much cheaper if I didn't misclick that. It would have just happened and that would have been it. Wow. Annoying. But whatever. But anyway, yeah. So, obviously, we can build some stuff up here, I think. Like, we've got the shipyard. Well, you can do an orbital refinery as well, so you could just ship the water here and let this do it. You've got all sorts of like generators and shit that you could probably do. Can you really put a habitat up there? Could we build a habitat up there? I mean, that's just modules. It's not something that we can actually freaking use it, is it? Could we? I don't know. It'd be interesting. Anyway, we can build a spacecraft there, but we don't really have anything particularly ready for interplanetary stuff yet. We're mostly just waiting for as Mars missions and Jupiter missions and stuff to get going. So we'll speed up. There we go. So it's off. So that one. Did it go? Oh yeah, it's there. Mars 2. So eventually it'll catch up with Mars. All the way over here. And then on the next year, when we get there, the Jupiter one will set off. What's that icon mean? Mercury looks like it's full of metals. If we could get there. It's gonna reach Mars. This is a little tiny rocket. Unmanned rocket, but yeah, there we go. Right. So it's there. Right, so now that we've got this kind of on the go, we need to mine freaking 90 tons of metal, so I'll just have to kind of leave it to do that. I still think it's funny how fast that freaking moon orbits that planet. It's just whizzing around there. Yeah, so it should start extracting metals. Yeah, it is. Lovely. It might take a little while though. It's not even a quarter of a ton a day. So yeah, it might take a while. It'd be nice if you could actually buy market stuff, but yeah. You know, if you could buy it from somebody else to deliver there, basically, rather than you doing it. Maybe you can eventually. Because you're supposed to have competitors as well, so... Obviously, I turned them off, though. But it's like... I wonder, though, if you did have competitors, like... Would they sell you stuff? If they've taken stuff to the planets as well? It does make me wonder. I am curious. Might have to play with the other factions on at some point or another. So we do have a Stratos here, but we don't have a lot of fuel to ship it back if we wanted to ship it back. I think it would do it though, probably. Maybe. I don't actually know if it would have enough fuel to get back. If we wanted to reuse the rocket, that is. Like, in fact, let's find out. So if I wanted to go back from Mars to Earth with the Stratos, would it have enough resources on hand? Nope, it would not. So we probably at some point, unless we want to start piling up freaking rockets here, we want to send some resources up here for like a mobile refinery, because we're already mining water. So if we send up a mobile fuel, yeah, I'll definitely send it up on future missions, so that we can return vehicles in the future, should we say. So yeah, we're literally just waiting for those other missions to kind of take effect while Mars mines, essentially. We're at 10 tons already, so it's not too bad, I guess. We may obviously gain in silicon and water. But yeah, so we've got the inner system, asteroid belt, outer system, then the Jupiter Trojan, whatever that is, and the Jupiter something, something. I can't really see it from here. Can I disconnect? Oh, there you go. The Jupiter Greeks. Okay. Then have we got something on the far outside? There's like a band on the outside. Pretty nice. That is quite the slingshot, that, and it's just like whoop straight down there. Is that really how it's going to slingshot down there? That looks well weird. Yes, it's just going to whoop all the way back around. I mean, it's practically passing Earth again to go down. Still kind of cool though. I do want to kind of see the maneuver. So it's going to Jupiter orbit. It'll arrive in 2032. Wowzers. Right, how's Mars doing? We're at 60 tons. Yeah, we're getting there just fine. So that'll be entering its slingshot maneuver pretty soon, I imagine. Oh, contract completed. Preparation for lunar landing on Mars, resource acquisition complete. Now it's time to prepare surface base for our astronauts. Preparation for human landing on Mars 2. So yeah, mobile refinery or fuel refinery. I knew it. I freaking knew it. I'll probably send a standard mobile refinery as well though, because it's just cheap and it's consistent. And an outpost for up to 10 people. I'd rather build a full-on habitat rather than an outpost, but I don't know if you have to build an outpost before you build a habitat. I mean, can you just straight up build a habitat? You could. See, it's not even that much more massively expensive. The only difference is the habitats require power. So yeah, maybe you have to build the outpost, then you have to build energy, then you can build the habitat. I'd say I don't think, because this requires crew, I don't think you can build that and then build the thing. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we'll have to just ship up an outpost, or the stuff for it anyway, which is metals and supplies. So we should be able to build one. Oh, can we actually just straight up... Oh, yeah, I think the resource we've sent up there is to build that. Right, so yeah, so we'll build an outpost. So outpost underway. And then fuel refinery. Fuel refinery. There. Which obviously won't do anything until people are there. And then energy production, which is probably going to be that, which is why we sent 50 glass up there. And there we go. So it just sends it down to the extra supplies that we sent, and that's about it really. So they just need to get built slowly but surely. So 49 days, then that's queued, then that's queued. So it's going to take like 247 days to build all that stuff, ready for people to come and land on it. Essentially. Currently getting 17k. Or is that how much it's costing us upkeep? I don't actually know actually. Right, should we have a look at some research then? What can we release? Oh yeah, we've got the STO transports. What's the improved ration packing? Decreases supply consumption by 15%, that's pretty nice. The supplies consumption on spacecraft by 15%. Yeah, that's a nice one. It'll make them last longer, we'll do that. And then we've got STO transports, which I really would like, but that's a long time. And we can't research that yet because we need machine learning for robotics and things. So we've got biotech, space farming, regolith adaptation, hydroponic farms. So it would be nice to produce our own shit. I'm going to add biotech to the queue. If we could start making our own supplies on other planets, that'd be freaking awesome. Fuel refinery's done. Jupiter's getting close. Look at all those freaking moons around Jupiter. See, some of the moons though half shift in orbit. It's just like. Whoop. Contract complete. Damn it, I'm going to miss it. Oh, there you go. Preparation for human landing on Mars 2 complete. Power generators are up and running. The shelter is fully operational. All that remains is getting our astronauts there. Humans on Mars. Humans consume supplies, no shit. Live in habitats and are the workforce for many production facilities. Resource mines and factories require human crew to operate, and if there's not enough, they will work at reduced speed. They can be recruited on Earth or born in colonies on other planets. Left without habitats or supplies, humans will quickly die in space and on other planets. If provided with food and shelter, humans will reproduce, which lets your colonies grow by themselves once they become large enough. Many planetary conditions can affect how easy it is for people to live there. The less it is like Earth, the harder it will be for the colonists. Alrighty. So deliver 100 tons of alloys to Earth orbit. Oh, because it wants the interplanetary ship. Yeah. 25 tons of electronics, rare metals, fissiles. So we're going to do nuclear stuff, obviously. The Hermes, and then construct that in orbit, and crew compartment type S with crew on board directly to Mars. We're going to want more than just one crew compartment though, because 5 crew is not going to be enough. It's not, and that will unlock life on Mars, Martian industry beyond Mars, probing Lutetia or whatever, and the expansion. Start game date, the expansion 2040. Okay. I just want to see this little slingshot maneuver, ideally. But yeah, so we're gonna have to research a few more bits and pieces and kind of get some stuff done, I guess. Whip. Whip. Can we actually view the rocket? Kind of. Big, massive planet. Looks tiny by comparison, doesn't it? Just a dot. We're practically inside it. Yeah, we are. I don't think that's quite right, but okay. So we're not going to see it. It's just gonna go boing. But it should leave the satellite behind. Yeah, there you go. It left the satellite in orbit. So this should start probing shit now, hopefully. Is it enabled? No, it's idle. How do I turn it on again? Exploration. Jupiter orbit. Object to observe. Just anything really. Jupiter orbit. The middle belt. Should we do the middle belt? We'll do middle belt. Yeah, why not? Observatory starts discovering asteroids. It's probably in the best position. Really. I mean, that's technically the middle belt, isn't it? So should I set it to outer belt? We should have a satellite or an observatory on Mars really to do the belts. So maybe I should, I think I'll set this to do like outer stuff. Oh, can the satellite probe Jupiter as well? Like, can I get it to observe Jupiter itself? Nah. You think it would? I mean, come on. You would though, wouldn't you? Can I not just... No. No, it says bugger off. I'm not having a look at it. Yeah, we'll switch it to outer belt. Yeah, just do it. It's discovering asteroids. So it's discovering asteroids in the outer belt anyway. That's fine. Right, so we've got some more Mars missions to do. Ideally. Oh, man, it's making its own fuel now, isn't it? So the thing is, it's not crude, so nah, it's not doing anything. Nah. So, so the solar panels do work, but only slightly. Right. So there's no fuel refinery stuff going on. Like I said, the mobile refinery works no matter what, which is freaking awesome. Or at least it seems to work no matter what. Right. Anyway, I guess we shall send some other stuff up. So can I send that payload one back down? That payload rocket we've got. Oh, we don't. I guess you can just make one. Right. Okay. So we've got to send up. Let's plan a mission. We need to send up to Earth orbit. We'll just use a payload launcher because it's freaking 1,000 tons. And then, 100 alloys. We do actually have it for a change. 100 alloys, 25 tons of electronics. And then 40 tons of rare. Surprised our company started with so many of them. And then 10 tons of nuclear fuel. And then we're just going to have to research the Hermes, which we can do now. So we've got to deliver the crew in orbit as well, though. So, like, can I build habitats in orbit? I'm not actually sure. Or, like, do I have to simultaneously deliver, like, send a rocket up with crew in it to orbit and then immediately set off from orbit with the ship? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. But I mean, these are quite cheap to send stuff up and about. But like, could I even theoretically build like habitats and things up here? How much can they hold? Up to 20 humans. That's much better. Much better. Right. That's the thing. It's like, could I send up something like a mobile habitat? I don't actually know. I don't actually know if you can actually freaking, you know, crew people up in orbit. I'm not sure if it's allowed. I mean, I could try building one of those and send it up, but yeah, I don't know. See, it'd be nice to send one of those. But the thing is, it's 80 tons, and I don't think we'd better land it on the planet. Because the Hermes itself can't land on the planet. I think it has to send down just like a payload probe or some kind. Which technically should be able to send that. I mean, if we could build that here and then just ship it up. Well, I know supplies are going to have to go up. Depends. I mean, how expensive is it just to send that up, just as it is? 175 tons. So it's going to be freaking 536 tons of fuel. So it's a lot. Whether I put freaking food and supplies on there or not. Nah, I'll just send it as is for now. it's enough resources to build what needs to be built, supposedly. And then we need to research the Hermes. Or did I already do it? I can't remember. No, I don't think I did I? Right, so this is finished. Like, so you could do like space farming and shit. Where's spacecraft Hermes? There we go. 23 days. That's pretty cheap. So the Hermes is on the way. So then you can unlock expanded cargo bays, which gives them 20% extra cargo capacity, and then unlocks 3. Oh, that only upgrades these, though. So nah. Right, so we got that on the board. See, like I said, I do want to try and get our own farming on the go. Ideally, it would be nice if we could provide supplies on the other planets. Well, first of all, we need to research that, and then I can build. There we go. Important info: electric engines. While early spacecraft and launch vehicles use chemical engines that consume fuel, there are many other types of engines that can propel them. Electric engines utilize electromagnetic forces to accelerate noble gas, such as argon or xenon, to generate thrust. While they are many times more efficient than chemical engines, they are far weaker and thus unable to start from planets and moons without launch vehicles, and consume much rarer noble gas. Okay. So we can build that in orbit. Or we should be able to build that in orbit. The Hermes. Long distance interplanetary craft incapable of landing. So it can take 300 tons with 300 tons of noble gas. Okay, well we're building it anyway, I guess. So we don't have any noble gases in orbit, so that's one thing we'll have to do as well. See, can we produce noble gases? Because like we can use electrolysis or whatever up on here, can we not? I don't think it makes any kind of gases or anything, though, does it? Because like, we've got helium-3 and stuff, but that's about it, really. Yeah, facility-wise. Nah, it won't do anything for us. It's just oxygen, hydrogen, oxygen. So we'd have to get noble gases from somewhere else, basically. Noble gas extractor. But it'd have to have noble gas on the planet. So it will extract helium off that planet, though. Supposedly. See, we've only got space for 10 people, so it's like I'd rather send more. I would rather send more. So it'd be nice to send a good crew complement over there. I mean, I guess technically you can do that in a different mission. Like have the ship come back and then go back again. But it's a year-round trip every time, and then so it just wants us to send like 5 people. I mean, minimum you want to send 10 at minimum, really. But there's only a habitat over there for up to again 10 people. It's nothing, and I don't think it's got what it needs to build anything better yet. Even though it's mining its own metal right now. Oh, it could. It's basically just metal and supplies. For the actual habitat. I think I might build that. It's got enough to actually power it as well. I'll just send more supplies along with it. Yeah. This is what I was talking about. Oh, I need more metals first. I'll wait for the metals to stack, and then, yeah, so we can send more people. We can send more. I'll just have to make sure I do send significant resources along with it, so to speak. So once it's finished building the rocket, which has got quite a little bit, but I am curious about this farming. Like, where can I do it and how? That's some. Let's tell off Daedalus. Advanced mining. So the advanced mining is pretty damn nice, but it's just expensive. So helium-3 extraction and radioisotope isolation, but also increases mining efficiency by 25%, which is pretty nice. That's more of a maintenance thing, and that allows us to make alloys from metals. So we might need that on Mars. It'll be ideal. Maybe. That's kind of a future thing, though, I guess. Optimize heat shields. So the maintenance cost thing is massive. What's the Condor? No idea. Magpie nuclear launch vehicles. Advanced payload firings or whatever. Max payload of Pelican, Magpie, Teraton, Condor by 25%. Might just do mining stuff. I'll do mining. We'll have that one. And even that one. Oh no, we can't, because that takes too long. Way too long. Oh, I want that as well for the Hermes, but it's 1,000 days. I'll put it on anyway. Hopefully I can, yeah, move stuff about. Unlocks research for hydroponics. And radiotropic fungi. So that's 270 odd days. We'll see what I can actually do with the hydroponic farm in the first place. Decreases supplies consumption by 15%. That's a massive one as well. Outpost habitat and dome and city by 35%. That's pretty big. On-site 3D printing. Rotating habitat. Would that allow us to build it in orbit? I'm gonna add that to the queue as well. Like if I want to better build colonies in orbit and stuff. That'd be nice. How else is mission the Pluto going? Slowly. And then yeah. What's all the layers? Oh, this is so you can see asteroids and stuff. So maybe I could start doing missions to these and stuff as well. Like, what's that? What's that icon mean? Well, carbon and nitrogen. Obviously, we've got nuclear shit over here. And then we've just got silicones. And a lot of these. Water. So you got water asteroid. Oh, you got a metal asteroid there. Along with nuclear. The The question is, how easy would it be to get to and back all the time? Then you've got actual comets. Yes, we had that comet earlier on, like with the gases on it. So that's got noble gases. I wonder how you can actually mark it. Like, how can you do anything with that though? Like, is that actually moving slowly towards us? Or is it actually going away? I mean, the trail is going in the opposite direction. It's actually moving away from us, isn't it? Well, shit. Because I noticed it before with the Earth getting quite close to it. But, like, I don't know if we can realistically capture asteroids and start mining the shit out of them. It doesn't really explain how you can do that. Because it would have been very nice. But anyway, I guess that's a later thing. Right, so we're researching some stuff. See, could I potentially build hydroponics up on this on here now? What would it be under? Production? Hydroponic farm. Yeah, so it produces supplies out of water. Oh, but it also needs carbon, which we don't have. But I could produce it on Earth, which would allow me to make my own food. However, I'd probably need to start mining carbon, which apparently costs quite a lot. 800 per 1 ton. That is a lot. So you can obviously mine for carbon. But at 800 for 1 ton, that is a lot. And then obviously to make the farms, you get 0.1 ton for 0.02 of carbon. So it probably is cheaper because the food costs a shit ton. So money wise, it would be cheaper to make our own food overall. Like I said, I think a lot of it's just like automation options, but yeah, you have to kind of mess around with it and start making your own stuff instead of buying it and all that stuff, and you know. But we're doing pretty well. Oh, how's the ship doing? Is it nearly done? Is it done? 4 days. There we go. It is done. So we could send a ship off to Mars with a bunch of stuff on it, a bunch of people on it. Where? Wrong one. Could we? So this got carbon on it, no, and well, it's got carbon dioxide though. So this can't really make its own food then at all. You've got to keep shipping it there, unless you mine on the nearby asteroid. I mean, it's in orbit. I mean, is it classed as an asteroid or is it actually classed as a moon? It's because it's in orbit. But anyway, we could mine on that and ship the carbon to Mars to make independent food, potentially. But anyway, we should have enough now to build the habitat for when the crew arrive. So it takes 150 days. So just to bear in mind that if we do start shipping people there now, it's 150 days before before anybody kind of can be there. So if let's build a crew compartment M, so we can send 20 people in one thing. It's just lighter in general. I mean that's 28 days. So by the time we're finished and shipping stuff up, so we're gonna have to send them a bunch of gas, which we do have, plus the crew, plus supplies. It's gonna have to be considerable supplies. How many can we buy? 206. That's 700. See, it is expensive. It is expensive. But making a zone would be cheaper. It would, because it doesn't cost us anything to get water with a water extractor. Oh, we've actually got a noble gas extractor. Is that what's it costing us money? Yeah. Yeah, it is. So, but we've got water extractor, and that doesn't cost us anything. And then if we build a carbon extractor, yes, it will cost us stuff, but when the price per ton of food is freaking 700 and odd, it works out. So like, if we do the carbon mine, obviously it'll cost us 800 per ton, but it only costs so you'll get what, like freaking 20 food or whatever. No, even more than that, like freaking like 200 food or whatever for the per point one. I can't work it out. Anyway, you'll get a lot of food per carbon, so it's probably worth doing. It's cheaper in the long run, food wise. So I might actually do that. I mean, we can either just buy the carbon or we can mine it one way or another, but it costs us 800 per ton extracted, or we can buy it for 807. But the price will get more expensive as time goes on. But it would be nice to start making its own food, so we don't have to worry about it too much. Am I producing enough power? Yes. Yeah, let's do a carbon mine. Let's do it. Carbon mine, and then we'll do a hydroponic farm. We'll try to become a self-sufficient company for the most part. In theory, anyway. Right, so we've got us 20 crew member transporter, because we'll send over at least 20. And then, saying that though, if I want to build like an observatory or something like that over there, really I do need even more people. Oh no, because that's for the research lab, isn't it? So I tried to build a research lab over there. Because like, a research lab is 20 people. So I've only got 300 tons to play with. So even if I send the supplies over, the alloy, the glass, and the electronics, that's 100 tons right there. And then we've already got 45 tons for the crew. So if I did send another 20 crew, that'd be like nearly freaking 200 tons just in crew and resources for the observatory. And then I'd have to send like just maybe like 100 tons of supplies to keep them alive for a few years. Now I'll have to do it bit by bit. I'll have to do multiple trips. Alright, so I'll send 20 crew up there and a shit ton of freaking food, hopefully. And then we can kind of send them off to different planets. Oh, so you can actually see it in Earth orbit. Can we plan a mission from this rather than from Earth orbit? Like if I select Mars, like, yeah, Earth orbit. So you don't actually have to select Earth orbit in order to ship it. But will this let us take cargo from here and then launch it from orbit? I mean, that's interesting. We've got crew capacity 20, and then is that literally all I'm taking? Pretty much just that and food. A lot of food. See what? Like what? See, yeah. So we can buy another 200. I'll buy another 200. I'm just gonna do it, and then we can send freaking 265 tons of freaking food, which should last them years. So literally just that and that and food. And then whatever else we want to ship later, we can ship later, I guess. The only other thing I could send really is like some more like mobile stuff, mobile refineries and things, and electronics and stuff, and yeah. I mean, actually, how much does it cost for an observatory? Because an observatory is still fine, I imagine. Yeah, it doesn't cost that many people. So it's still 100 tons in resources though. But yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. So 40 tons of alloys. Do I not have 40 tons of alloys? Why is it putting 32 tons in? Can I put 40 tons? That was a weird one. Anyway, and then 50 tons of this. Don't know why it's saying 0. Is that because it's not in orbit? Like I say, this is what I'm trying to work out. But anyway, and 10 tons of electronics. Because like, is it going to ship the electronics up into orbit for me? I like all this stuff up into orbit, and then set off straight away. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work. But anyway, there's that. So that's all we really need. And then it's literally the supplies, whatever we can squeeze on there. And then it'll depend on like how much fuel it needs, because we might have to shove a bit more fuel on there. 300 tons of cargo, so it's gonna have to be the Eagle anyway. So yeah, so you got to estimate like it going up into orbit, and then it'll do it going to Mars, like 6 months. And like, we've got supplies for 15,000 days because of the 20 crew. Wow! And then propellant is 93. Leftover propellant 0. No, we want to fill that up. We want to fill it up as much as we can. Oh, saying that though, we've got to ship it up there. Because obviously we want it to be able to come back. Yeah, no, we're putting it in there. Leftover propellant 163. So it will be enough for a round trip, just about. Just about. In theory. And a lot of fuel. A lot of fuel. Just to launch everything up. So why can't I do this? Not enough for this maneuver. Do I have to send stuff up there first? I might have to ship the stuff up there first and then do it, you know. So optimal is that, but it still says no. It might be because yeah, you probably have to send the shit up into orbit first, and then do it, which is kind of annoying. But I mean, maybe you know, I don't know, but it should theoretically be able to just launch from Earth up to Mars and have enough. It should. Whether it does or not is another matter, though. But whatever. But anyway, I'm probably going to leave it there for today. So this is our first little look into it anyway. If you do want to see some more, let me know. I might have a bash around with it in the meantime, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I might experiment and kind of get used to it a little bit more. But yes. Frick with that. Oh, carbon mine. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. So this is obviously the little kind of space economy little thing. It's coming out, like I say, 8th of April. Or is it 9th of April? 8th or 9th. I guess it depends on where you live, actually, to be fair. But yes, it's coming out around that time. So be sure to check it out if you're interested. Like I said, I've got a link down in the description if you want to check it out. But other than that, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you all again next time.